When I was growing up, there was this wooded area across the road from my house. We used to play in there all the time. And there was a stream that ran through as part of it. We were able to drink the water right out of that stream. There was something about that seemed special to me. I didn't know what it was. Over time, eventually, because of strip mining, that stream became foul. An adult said to me, "You can't drink that now," because of what happened because of that. So, you know, all of that is in here, but you don't know what it is or what it was, and you live you're going through your life, and then Earth Day popped up. April 22nd, 1970, after my military service, I was working in Washington, D.C. for a couple of years. There was a big event going on, a big celebration, and we were trying to figure out, what is this all about? I didn't know really all about it. I just knew that it was important. I went back to school, picked up a job with IBM, and then you get involved in other aspects of life, purchasing a house and all that. All the while, people are talking about the environment and how things are deteriorating, so you're involved in it. You're kind of on the periphery. You're thinking about it, but you're really not that engaged in it until something like this happened. In 1990, 35 years ago, the Riverfront Parks Committee they were in their infancy, and they had a trash pickup going on. It was on a Saturday, I remember that. A friend of mine said, "You want to help out?" I said, "Sure, why not?" In this area in back of me, we started picking up trash. We cleared about 200 bags of trash within just a couple hundred yards. I didn't know what I would do after that first day. I just became interested and said, "What are you doing next?" It took a long time, but you realize, well, maybe you could do something. It was very simple, basic, opening a trail, did the cleanups, and then a few years after that, we migrated over to some very minor education. A couple of tables in the park, a friend of ours playing a little acoustic guitar. That evolved over time into Riverfest and all the other events that we have. Every one of our events has an educational component to it. Riverfest, it's 3 days. We have kayaks and canoes on the water. We have a band playing. We have all these other activities for kids going on, and we'll have this large tent set up with about 30 interactive environmental education stations. We focus a lot on families and kids because what we're doing is almost setting the stage for the next generation. You get to a certain age, whatever your attitudes are, they're already baked in. Whether you believe in science or not, that's already baked in. Kids, that's another story. If you can teach them early and they become interested, one of those individuals, one of those kids, could be receiving this award someday. That will be the legacy. From the time I was in the Air Force until the present day, it's always a team. To me, this is dedicated to everybody that I've ever been involved with. It's an honor, and I'm pleased with it, but I'm a little uncomfortable because we all work together as a group. It's going to be interesting to be up there and being put in the spotlight, but I'll be turning that spotlight right back on everyone that I've ever worked with. That spotlight belongs to them. All of us together, we should all be celebrating this.